Welcome to Books for Success. Today, we're unraveling the insights from Don't Believe the Swipe by Mandy Hale. Discover dating secrets, pitfalls, and rules and dismantle the myths about love and relationships. Find a partner you desire, or stay happy, joyful, and fulfilled if you don't. You'll learn. Dating 101. What is a textationship and situationship? About the disappearing guys, mystery. Why did you choose the bad guy again? The art of breaking relationships but not hearts. If you find our content valuable, like, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Don't be shy about dropping your book suggestions for us to summarize. Also, you can use this video as an audiobook summary. Let's grow and succeed together. Most women are Bridget Jones sometimes. Have you ever secretly haunted your boyfriend, checked your phone millions of times a day waiting for his message, or canceled all your plans to date Mr. Right finally? Or maybe your mind tailors a groom's suit to every man you meet and holds your breath to not scare the potential "I do" moment away? Most women have been in a situation that seemed like a scene from the Bridget Jones movies. They felt clumsy, said stupid things, and sacrificed sleep, friends, or peace of mind to get or keep the man they love, that perfect Mr. Darcy. Unfortunately, that happens to most women who wait for the swipe, the essence of every romantic movie in history. They constantly seek, search, or chase the men to feel happy and in love. Few understand that those things aren't even nearly connected. In this summary, you'll learn how to shower yourself with love and care and how to survive in the jungle of dating that often lives by male rules. Swipe yourself off your feet and let your magic time begin. What's on your relationship menu? What combines fast food and modern dating? Both offer a quick solution to your hunger, physical or mental. When you constantly feel starved of love, you don't wait for the perfect man but grab what is in your hand, and all you need to do is swipe left or right on your dating app. Dating may be intimidating and lead to disappointment seasoned by Ben & Jerry's and a bottle, not a glass, of wine. Unfortunately, women perceive dating way too seriously. In reality, it's just a game. The only way to consistently win is to use a catch-and-release technique. Accept suitors if you like them, but be ready to let them go. Each thought about a failed date, unanswered message, or unkept promise to call will only burden you, and it's much easier to travel light. So, how can you enhance online dating? Choose a dating platform that works for you. There are dozens of online apps, so research and try them. Tailor your bio, use humor and be honest. Also, be concise. Your creativity may be endless, but the number of characters is limited. Choose pictures corresponding to your age and appearance. If you post heavily photoshopped or 10-year-old photos, you may be disappointed with your date's reaction. Stay yourself no matter what. Remember, reading one book doesn't make you a bookworm, so stay honest. Allow yourself to write first. It's the 21st century. Girl, you don't have to be so shy. Be open to other options. As wise people say, not by online dating alone. You may meet men in the gym, movie club, or party. So, invest in yourself first, and a boyfriend will become a pleasant addition. Never internalize a rejection. Modern dating is like squash. You must keep moving to stay in the game, so always remember to catch and release. From a romantic comedy to a thriller. Whether on a real roller coaster or a romantic one, ensure safety comes first. It's hard to check if the person you are texting is an ordinary bachelor or a serial killer. Some people are tech wizards and born detectives who can Google anyone without information. However, most need at least a full name to encounter the virtual version of their date. So, how to stay safe in the dating world? Know his full name. Asking for the guy's surname is not a crime. It's a red flag if they refuse. Seek him out. A man's profile says a lot about him, his likes, lifestyle, or even marital state. Yep, some married guys may text you, too. So, don't be shy about playing Sherlock Holmes. Talk to him over the phone before going on a date. Emojis are great, but you're aiming for a life with a real guy, not a virtual one. Choose a public place for your first date. Don't go into the man's house on the first date. It's romantic in the movies but can be dangerous in reality. Share your location with a friend or family member, or tell them where you are and with whom. Set boundaries. If the man misbehaves or crosses your limits, be ready to leave. Don't give your trust for free, make them earn it. But what if your relationship never actually translates into the real world? Imagine sporadically texting with a guy for weeks, but it never leads to anything. If this is your case, you are in a textationship. Some men are satisfied with exchanging emojis but never take it to the next level. Why? Who knows? He may be texting with 10 more women or be in a relationship, and you are just a secret side girl. In such cases, be prepared to leave before the caterpillars in your stomach become butterflies. Know your worth and never beg for a date, attention, or love. A man who truly likes you will always find time for you. Relationships with no name. Dating is unpredictable, life-changing, and sometimes disappointing. No apparent signs tell you what to choose and how to act. The absence of clarity bugs many people in the dating world. They can text with dozens of people and still be single or go home with someone but end up alone in the morning. This gray area between meeting someone and being in a relationship with them is called a situationship. It's when you like the person but don't know what you mean to each other. It's when Mr. Right is your friend but not a boyfriend yet. The problem with a situationship is that it may never become a relationship. You may text and talk over the phone for months, leading to nothing. Well, not nothing. It will teach you something you need to know about this world, men, or yourself. You may get your hopes up high and think it will go somewhere. If you notice that you only text and never date, you give him recommendations on how to behave around other women, you feel that he avoids naming or describing your connection, it will probably never become a relationship. Moreover, be on the lookout for these guys. Houdini. He texts you, and you have a good laugh, but when you give him your number, he starts to ignore your messages and eventually disappears. Breadcrumber. This one texts you sporadically with messages like, "What's up, beautiful," and nothing more. He feeds you crumbs instead of sharing the whole loaf. Ghoster. The last phase is when you talk all the time and even hit the Netflix and chill phase, sex, and everything goes well until, poof, he's gone. It's still an unresolved mystery why some men behave this way, but you didn't come here to solve this problem. You deserve to be happy. Therefore, if you ever find yourself in a situation where your gut feeling tells you it's not going anywhere, pack your mental strength and go. Remember, your time is more precious than their empty promises. A moth to a flame. Why you choose the wrong guy. Now, when you have answered the question of what, relationships, situationships, and textationships, it's time to answer the question, who? Many dream about Prince Charming but end up kissing the frog. Women often get hooked on potential rather than reality. You choose to be with a man because you have a perfect picture of what he will become in the future, and all you need to do is wait a little longer. Well, many women are still waiting. However, if you see that half or more of your situationships involve physically or emotionally unavailable men, it's time to raise the third question, why? Why do you choose these men? On the deepest level of our unconscious, we attract those who offer us the same patterns we are used to. For example, if you subconsciously love drama because it gives you adrenaline and thrill, you'll attract machos who sweep you off your feet and right into a puddle. So, why do you choose them? You avoid commitment. Many don't want to give up their freedom and instead put up with compromises. A therapist may help you uncover and eradicate the roots of the problem, and eventually, the landscape of your love life will change. You are unavailable to your own needs. If you don't satisfy your desires, you won't fall for the one who does because that's not what you are used to. You lack self-love, respect, and worth. You deserve what you think you deserve. If deep down you believe that a kind, loving, and generous guy doesn't exist, you will agree to mediocre, self-centered, and dishonest men because that's all that is left for girls like you. But what are girls like you? How do you define yourself? If you become the most beautiful and caring woman in your own eyes, you'll become the same for others. Did you know? According to a Forbes Health article from October 2023, about 70% of people who met someone on a dating app said it led to an exclusive relationship. On saying farewell with dignity. Finding love is hard, but losing it is even more challenging, especially with social media, where you can check your ex's page and see him move on after your breakup. A broken heart heals slowly, but you can either deteriorate or ease the process. Check out these tips if your love fairy tale suddenly ended. Focus on the red flags when analyzing your past relationships, not on the good moments that play out romantically to a lovely, slow song. Understand that if the man is not with you, he was for a reason or a season, not for life. Let go and move on even if you didn't get final closure. Not every relationship ends with respect and a hug. So, be ready to send Mr. Not So Right after all on his way without a last goodbye. Switch off your phone or have a media detox pause. Don't shout to the whole internet that you have broken up, especially if you are unsure whether it's the end yet. Avoid posting passive-aggressive or angry tweets that would reflect your disappointment if you choose to stay online. Delete your ex from your friends on social media if you don't want to see his updates. Even if you decide to reconnect because you believe that exes make good friends, you can always press the follow button. Refrain from seeking out your boyfriend and creating coincidental reasons to meet up. Block your ex if you stalk him. It's okay to be curious how the other person is doing, but not to check your ex's page thrice daily. Consider this online block a restraining order to protect yourself. Allow yourself to heal. Hang out with friends, read, travel, and enjoy life. A finished affair signifies one thing: the new page of your life is about to start. Therefore, be grateful for it and make the new adventure even more fascinating. Conclusion. Love is complicated. Sometimes, you'll work it out, and some questions will stay hanging forever. Were Rachel and Ross really on the break? Nevertheless, remember that your happiness depends on you, not on Prince Charming, who comes on a white horse. He may never come. What if all you get is just that horse? If so, take it and gallop into the sunset by yourself, because all that matters at the end of the day is whether you will be there for you. Try this. Analyze and observe. As Mandy Hale said, if you see he has more issues than Vogue, be ready to withdraw. You're his date, not his psychiatrist. Look stunning because you deserve it. Neglected appearance often signifies an overlooked life. Invest in yourself and stop living in a waiting mode. Boyfriends are not trains. You won't miss one if you leave the station. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey. If you've enjoyed our summary, consider reading the full book for a more in-depth exploration. Before you go, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and share this video with someone who could benefit from these insights. Until next time, keep reading, keep learning, and keep growing.